Hi, we've got a new product to show you, and it's a game changer. It's the FBC Parawing Bar Leash. Parawinging is a sport, it's a thing, and it's going to be here for a long time. And one of the controversial points is a leash for them. I've heard people saying that you don't need a leash, that they tangle. I'm in real world experience, it's almost the opposite for me. As like a beginner intermediate power winger, I find the leash is a massive aid. There's nothing worse than trying to learn a sport where you're panicking about if you let go of the bar, then everything's going. And then you've got to swim to it. And when you get there, it's going to be a tangled mess. So that's why I use this Parawing leash. When we developed it, we worked with Gav at Hydrofoil a lot down in Australia. If you haven't already, check his videos out. They're great. He's a great power winger, and the way he explains the sport and how to do it is fantastic. So he worked with us a lot on this. And one of the main points that we came up with is it needed to go on and off your bar easily, and it needed a quick release. So that's exactly what we've done. So the first point as a safety part is the quick release. It's a kite surf-esque quick release that you simply pull and then it ditches it. So if you do get in any tangles, if you do get in a mess, you can just release it. Then the big point was, how do we connect it to the bar? There's been lots of different ways of doing it, which in my mind work, but aren't very bar friendly. A simple bit of Dyneema that goes around the bar is going to rip padding off the bar pretty quickly. And this stuff costs money, so let's not try and ruin it straight away. What we came up with was a simple on-off Velcro harness line-esque attachment system. So you just undo it, pop it on the bar, and do it up again. It's as simple as that. What that means is that you can attach it to your bar super easily. It doesn't rip the grip off of it, and it's secure. The other really good thing about it is you can adjust the position of it really easily. So when you're learning, you might want it at the front of the bar. So when you let it go, the power wing stays up in the sky, but kind of goes above your head. Or if you're more advanced, you can aim it towards the back of the bar. So when you use the power wing leash, it will then take the power out of the wing and you can carry along riding if you're using it like that. It's a simple thing to use, but we had to work really hard on the length of the line. We don't want it to tangle up. We didn't want to make it more messy for you, but it also needed to have enough stretch so that when you release it, it doesn't recoil and that it does keep your power wing with you. We opted for a simple carabiner setup, and going down our modular route for all of our waist belts now, you can use this Parawing Bar Leash with our entire waist belt range. Really important feature that we have this adaptability so that you can have the right belt with the right leash. So that's our Parawing Bar Leash. Check out Gav's page. He also talks about that when you've got a Parawing Bar Leash, it stops the lines from actually entangling because they can't just go around it. The leash stops that from happening. So there's a lot of benefits. I recommend that you don't use it in waves if you're an advanced power winger and that's what you're doing in broken swell, because then if this is going around you in white water, you'd probably rather it was not near you, in which case ditch it. But if you're at that stage, you're a pretty advanced power winger and you haven't got to be worrying about a leash for your power wing so much. But for 95% of power wingers that aren't doing it in white water, I highly recommend having a leash. It makes the learning experience easier. It reduces the anxiety of if you let go of this bar, it's going downwind at 20 knots and you've got to swim and get it. So that's our Parawing leash.